All right. I just wonder why it shows me like there's this weird delay in the preview. Anyway, welcome to day 2 of my I don't even know what to call this late May rush to get content up on Google Photos before they start charging you more a thon. Today we're going to be diving into an addendum to the series of photos I took. I showed here in December of my Three Rivers Chicago trip. Those are, of course, my photos, and there's a little story behind everything. So I was with a friend, and he worked for Amtrak, and we wanted to go out. We wanted to use our whole layover to head out to Aurora, and the general gist of it was that he was going to go ask for a cab ride, and I was just content to try to get pictures out the back. And I didn't want, one way or another. He had tried asking for cab rides before. I mean, he's a railroad guy, and sometimes you get the courtesy, and sometimes you don't. And I didn't want to miss. I didn't want to miss out on getting photos as we pulled out of Union. Now, I'm not entirely positive if I could even get on the BNSF line. They tend to close up those. They tend to close up those rear facing photos. Let me just see if I even got any. I bet I didn't, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Sorry to grind this to a halt. Anyway, I figured that he was gonna head up there and strike out and would eventually make his way back to ride in the last car with me. Sorry about this. And I think that I don't have much here. I believe, was it this trip? Had to have been. Yeah. It turns out that my lack of faith was misplaced, because not only did I not get a rear view, he did get a cab ride and says that it would have been. Also, yeah, I didn't want to try to go up there with him because I didn't want to he had a camera and he was going to take pictures for me, and I didn't want to be like this weirdo hanger-on that doesn't get him the cab ride. Turns out I didn't get a rear view, and he did get a cab ride and said that it would have been okay for me to get up there too. So there you go. That's the story. But until now, I'd sort of forgotten the fact that he did get photos. And that's weird. These are all in like a weird reverse order. How did that happen? That's weird. Okay, 1 second here. I just got to figure out how I'm actually going to do this. Okay, here we go. It looks like he put the photos in the wrong way or something here. There's Cicero. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it right. We're heading east, so we're gonna be heading westbound on the BNSF Chicago sub. This is the famous CB&Q racetrack, well known for its trip 3 tracks and searchlight signals until about 2012, when they were unceremoniously replaced. Now, they started replacing them about this time, around 2004, 2005, stopped halfway through, and then finished the replacement about a decade later. So this was right after the first round in the middle, like toward the end of the first phase of their resignaling. In theory, I'm trying to think if I should get. Oh, here we go. The number prefix is the track number. So this is track 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's followed by the milepost. So anyway, I have a whole bunch of these pictures that I've been doing for many years from the front and back of Amtrak long distance trains. I got those about 10 years later, so I can use those as a template. I'm not going to bother doing any editing. These photos are of low enough. This is the 3 megapixel age. I'm not gonna go through and try to pretty them up. There's no real need to do that. They're not mine. They're just guest photos. So I'm just gonna go through and do the best I can with just getting them to a consistent naming standard and take you guys through the fun. So let's just see if we have anybody going on here. All right, we got some people. So anyway, sorry for the delay, but anyway, so starting off in the part of the resignal. So the coming out of Chicago, you had what used to be the old Union Ave. Oh, I need to get my tower thingy going here. Where is that? Where's all my tower stuff? That's not it. That's not it. Now let's do it here. So I lost track where all those went. Let's pull up my towers here. Illinois, Union Ave. The first thing was the Union Ave complex. There's Union Ave Tower. Doesn't look super whatever. That was resignaled in the early 1990s or late 1980s, right before BNSF. Right in that. It might have been actually in the early BNSF period, so it might have been resignaled in the late 90s. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was. So they resignaled it with searchlights. It was that last gasp that ATSF/BNSF was still using searchlights in its resignaling. And then that stayed again. So you come out of Chicago, you go through that plant. Then they started resignaling stuff in the early 2000s with Darth Vader's. We're going to see, as we pass through it, we're going to go through Cicero. Okay, here it is. Okay, don't need that. Where is this? I have all these signal locations ripe for the picking. I just gotta dig them out. Here they are. It's the exact same one. The 003 signal. You got 2 approach, so there's 4 tracks here. 1 approach, 2 clears. Here we have Metra's Western Avenue Station. Not as cool as the other. It's Western Ave BNSF. Coming out Western Avenue interlocking. And you see I already have a whole bunch of these queued up. Still on the 4-track here. Western Avenue interlocking, I also have this pulled up right here. Sorry to not give you a thing. So anyway, there's Chicago Union Station. There's Union Ave, the Union Ave plant, A and B. If you want to see where it is. There's your Western Ave station in the Western Ave yard. Western Avenue interlocking is where you have the what do you call it? That's where the old Panhandle route BNOCT crossed under. So this would be your Panhandle connection right there. So that's an eastbound intermodal train that's heading south to, I believe, would be the NS Ashland Avenue yard. Next, here we have the 4.3 signals. These are about 1 mile. They appear to be 1 mile. Come on, where is that? There it is. 1 mile blocks at this point. Same exact signaling. And this is also co-located on the Western Ave signal bridge. These are... It's like something like Reese Ave. Leslie... Oh, here we go. Westiola. Downers Grove. Union Ave. Laverne. Oh, come on. Oh, it's Laverne. That's it. Here we go. These are nice pictures, especially without the backlighting. Kedzie Ave. Reverse on Kedzie Ave. These Twilight ones is when I'm sure, I forget that's one of the years I came in late from a long distance trip. I only came in there, and I don't do a lot of long distance trips. Eastbound Kenny rear, okay. What's interesting, I'm seeing the same signals that my friend's getting the same signals from the head end that I saw from the reverse end from Amtrak. So it's, you don't necessarily miss much. That's why I do very much value those rear-facing sleeper car privileged views that you get. The 05 switch. Is this the 3-4 signal? Yeah, it's a track 1-2 signal. Oops, that's the eastbound. I want the westbound. Here it is. And the other one for track 3 and track 4, both looks like they're displaying approach there. So one neat thing we have here, yeah, I can't really, I could always crop that if I was editing them, but Cicero, the old Cicero plant was being resignaled at this point. So they don't have the new signal bridge up. So I was here, Kedzie, let's see if I can get to what the new Cicero is. Aola, Napa, oh damn it, I gotta go through all these east-west interlockings. Congress, Cicero. Yeah, so here's the new Cicero. But here's what it looked like in 2005. Let me go to let me see if the Cicero Tower. Laverne Cicero, oh, that's it. But we're not there yet. So if ever I'm doing stuff where I have, I don't think this is even Cicero AB. They AB'd it when they resignaled it about this time. So this is just straight up Cicero, westbound, searchlight. Sometimes I'll indicate if there's a switch, a transition from searchlights or position lights to another one, I'll usually indicate on the file name which one had the better signals. Track 1 clear. And the neat part is, since now it's Cicero AB, I can just go straight up Cicero. Coming around the Cicero station. I never knew if this is a yard tower or what. I mean, I've looked all through the whatchamacallit. Where is that? There it is. That's the only one I have for Cicero, so I just call it, I guess I just call it Cicero, I don't know, Cicero Yard or whatever. Oops. If anyone knows if this is just a yard tower, an interlocking tower, a CTC location, definitely let me know. Let me know in the chat, or what its name is. So, I guess that is Cicero B. Alright, I guess I have to rename that stuff. And I'm sorry if I'm taking a little bit of time here. Cicero A. Track 1 clear. That's interesting. It looks like a yard. Oh, that's some sort of yard track. Let's check that out real quick. So, anyway, here's the BNSF, or what used to be the CB&Q Cicero. I guess, yeah, Cicero Yard, or oh, it's Clyde Yard in Cicero. And that little track there. Oh, it's just like a dump track. So there we go. This is your that's one. That's the intermodal ramp mast. You can tell it's in the inside of a BNSF Metra MP P40 F40 PH M-2. I think that's it. And breaking out of Cicero A, we have the milepost 8.1 signals. Just the cantilever arm, however. Track 2 is approach. And here we have the old milepost. I'm not sure this is milepost 8.1. Let's see. God damn, oh, it's sorry. I gotta get in more of a rhythm here. Looks like Laverne. It's the old Laverne. So I need to dial this guy back to Laverne. Leslie, Naperville, Eola, Kedzie, Laverne. Here we go. So this had just been taken out of service, it looks. here is this. What is this station? This is Clyde. I guess that's why it's Clyde Yard. Probably the name of the town or something. Here's our new Laverne cantilever. So this is, I believe, is just the west end of Clyde Yard. There's allows for a lot of parallel movements. This thing above it is, who is this? I don't know. Looks like CSX. Yeah, there's 75th Street. So there's a CSX line above it, but there's no connection there. There's Laverne Tower. So I guess at this point, that's the question. Okay, here we go. So this used to be part of Laverne Tower. I'm just going to signal that as make that part of the tower set of photos. See, it's always a balance that you want to have, at least the way I organize my photos, to how you have stuff show up. And you always take the easy way out if you're having trouble with stuff. So you can see here in the Laverne interlocking, they got parallel movements. You have parallel crossovers, so you can get a train going from track 2 to 1, as well as you could have a train coming off track 2 to go to track 3 there. And then here we have the old Laverne westbound signal. Oh, good, he's got both. That means I'm free to just be like old eastbound cantilever rear. So that'll create a little set of a little micro set of the Laverne Tower and its 2 historic signal bridges. That tower was since demolished. And here we have, see, this is, oh yeah, that's right. It's like Laverne. That's what I could never get. This is really weird. So you have Laverne is back to back with Berwyn. And oh God, I hate labeling back-to-backs. It's ungodly irritating. Hold on. I don't need to zap through all that stuff anymore when I have it all in here. Here we go, Berwyn. Oh my gosh. I want to be able to acknowledge both interlockings, but you just don't without your file name extending off the page. So one second. I always forget how to spell Laverne. So here we do. I'm gonna try to do it. So I got a westbound, whatever, track 1 is clear, and add to that Laverne eastbound rear. There you have this giant file name, but it does acknowledge both interlockings. This is a skip ahead to probably the next signal location. So let's see what we got here. Nope, don't need him. Oh, I guess that's got to be Berwyn's exit signal. Okay, there it is. Oh, so much fun on the Aurora line with exit signals and everything. So this is just going to say Metra Berwyn Station. Not as good as, of course, the PRR's Berwyn Station. and here's where I get to do a back-to-back. Is that a 3x? Is that 3 clears? Oh, that's a 3 clear. Look at that. Triple barreling it. I'm not sure if these can float or if they actually have to be set with roots, but we've got a triple clear signal here exiting Berwyn. So we have the Berwyn eastbound cantilever +9 auto 3x clear. 3x clear. Boom. And we're on to the next one, which is Harlem Avenue. I feel like I should be qualifying these with snow because I must have gotten pictures of the other ones, but I'm not sure. Even if they would have been backlit. Oh, missed that the replacement signal bridge there. Let's see. First off, is everybody okay? Are we all good? Yeah, well, it is Chicago. You get to make that joke. Oh man, I got like no viewers today. Whatever. This video is important for teaching people about the Aurora Line. What on earth? Are those like 3? Wow, it's 3 consecutive on the 10 signal. We have three concurrent approach mediums. Remember, BNSF approach medium is flashing yellow, which is, perfectly fine for them. Here it is. Really wanted to 3x. The reason I know they're all flashing is because I can see the second signal back there here. Well, at least in this one, you can see that second signal, and they're all at approach. 1, 2, 3 at approach. So I know that this is a 3x approach, approach medium. Next. Not sure what this station is. It is like Riverside. Let's check on the map. I love the straightness of this line. It's yep, Riverside. It's just beautiful. And again, you can see that they've just taken out of service that triple CBQ bridge. Again, I wish my friend had gotten those, but I am not caring that much. So here we go. So it looks like we've switched here from an approach medium to an advanced approach. BNSF advanced approach works a little differently. It's mainly used as a advanced approach on BNSF is used as a clear approach 60, or sorry, approach something like an approach limited. So if you pull up your, I'll pull them up. If you pull up your BNSF signal rules, I don't want to pull them up there. Hold on. If you pull up your BNSF signal rules real quick, this little, I describe how this works somewhere. Signal, Yeah, advanced approach, prepared to pass next signal not exceeding 50 miles an hour, and advance on diverging route. It has nothing to do with prepare to stop at second signal. You know, that's what they have this. They don't even have a prepare to stop at second signal. They just have this pass next signal not exceeding 50. So it's a speed signal aspect that prepares you to take a 50 mile an hour switch. And yet BNSF is route signal. No, that's not. But they don't. But you don't encounter like a red over flashing green. Just a little teachable moment here. Which one is this? This is 11. Just fascinating that like they needed, they wanted to do this clear approach 50, and they just reached into the name bag and saw what was left. This is Hollywood. I'm assuming I have all the stations. What did I do with that? Metra Aurora Line. Oh, I actually have an Aurora Line prefixed in all of these. Derp. All right, I'll fix it later. I think it's Hollywood. Oh, you got a high rail on track number 2 there. Yeah, Hollywood. Now we have Congress Park interlockings coming up next. What the heck is that? Oh, it's the station shelter. I think this would be Congress Park Station. Oh, Brookfield. I need to make that Wikimapia box bigger. And here we have Congress Park interlocking. Where is that? Here it is. Congress Park is notable for something. Got inside the thing. The question is, what switch is that? It's hard to tell. Looks like 1B. So that's the 1B. At least you can see what the switch names on here due to the little heater stacks. So you have Congress Park interlocking plus the 1B switch, or number 1 switch. Reverse. It's all soft. There we go. I'm going to skip that one for a second. Eastbound signals plus the 4A switch. 4A switch. Rear. Not JPEG. There we go. Done. And what is that? Okay, so there's Congress Park interlocking. That makes up a connecting track for something. Whoever this is, I think that's Indiana Harbor Belt. passes the Congress Park Station, and I think there's another interlocking, or was. Ooh, is there a removed interlocking? No, just an auto. Oh, there was a removed interlocking. But it be gone. So I wonder how that worked. Totally like doing some back in timeness here. Let's call it a B gantry. I'm not sure if it's A or B. Whatever, probably B. Here we have the A. This is so weird. Even track 1 signal gantry. And here's the other one, track 2, 3. And then we have the new auto at milepost 13. I've never really studied these well, so that's why this is all sort of a surprise to me. Track 2 clear, and we're soft. And we're at the next station, Lagrange Road. Gotta dip into a Metra station sign here. This Amtrak thing here. Don't know what stops there. After Lagrange Road, we have oh man, I gotta expand all these. Yeah, Lagrange Road. Oh, it's Amtrak. I guess what else stops there? 2 stations, Metra. Amtrak's Illinois Zephyr and Carl Sandburg stop there. Next station is Stone Ave. And finally, we finally into CBQ territory. Now, let's see what I have for this in 2012, how much this expanded. Yep, hold on. Yeah, in all my signals, I still have this. In all my pictures, this milepost 14 signal bridge was Darth Vader, but in 2005, early 2005, it was still Searchlight, with just track 2 clear. And we're done. Next, oh, a little closer. And the track 2 and track 3 signals. Next station is Western Springs. That one's a dud. Here we have our milepost 15, I believe. Oh, we've got, that's dark. That indicates sort of an advanced approach there, I believe. Sorry, approach medium. I can't tell what that is. This was cab signal. I'm assuming it's just clear. Can't see it. Track 236. Highlands. Huh, that's interesting. Looks like they're doing a bridge replacement there. Or, sorry, that looks like they are doing a bridge replacement there. This is present time. So it's Highlands Station and Highlands interlocking. Oh, God, I can't get through all that stuff. Kedzie Highlands. Oh, shoot. Alright, hold on one second. Screwed this up. Oh man, he missed the yeah, that had to have been an approach medium, not a clear, because we're diverging. That's one great thing about using that flashing yellow for an approach medium. You don't need two-headed distance signals. Yeah, good enough. Here we go. I don't know without that's always my question. Westbound signals, track 2 diverging clear. That was always my question of how long this stuff would have lasted without the PTC mandate, because it was clearly not long for this world. Here's a crazy, wacky photo out the cab door. It looks like. Don't know why he took that. We got Highlands interlocking. And here's something. At a couple places in their resignaling effort, they actually installed brand new searchlights. I, of course, do not appear to have caught that even as late as 2012. But this is just something that they would do occasionally. I think that they would, what's this? Oh, it's Downers Grove. So, They think those. I'm not sure. Like, that might have been a temporary arrangement to get it out, get the old searchlights out of the way. Then they'd put some new stuff on there. I don't know what the plan ever was for that. Like, why you would see that. Come on, where is that? This is the one eastbound. I mean, it looks the same signal and configuration. No, see, that had a second lower head there. So yeah, I don't know what the heck they were doing. I'm glad I'm going to get these up. These deserve to be out there and seen or shown or whatever. I might try to do a blog post on it at some point. And the next station is, if Highlands, it's Hinsdale. That looks like a detector, but I don't know what that is. Let's see if I can zoom in. West CDT section. West Hinsdale platform. Oh, maybe it's something for the track warning devices for trains and whatnot. I think that's. Oh, there was an old West Hinsdale interlocking. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they like this whole line has a lot of west this and east that type interlockings. What am I? What the heck is this? That's nothing. Is there a platform there? Yeah, right there. What is that? What the hell goddamn station is West Hinsdale? Okay. I'm not going to acknowledge the interlocking. Next. Jesus, these are close. That's like 3 blocks away, and this is diesel and slow diesel. Clarendon Hills, Clarendon. Oh shit! No. Clarendon Hills. Gonna dump that one, don't need it. Here's the actual station building. And here we go at the, man, we've been through a lot. Milepost 18 signal, 14, 15, 18. Here it is. And this is clear. Yeah, here we go. 18 was where they were at in 2013. Or 2013 or 2012, one of those two. Do I have any of the searchlight? There it is. Wait, that's 1918. Yeah. In all my years, I never caught that being a searchlight signal bridge. So it looks like I just missed it. But here in 2005, my friend got it. So good for him. Track 1, back on track 1. Nice. Didn't count on doing all these damn stations. Which one's this one? Just Westmont. Oh, good old Westmont. Finally, a little gap. Is that Westmont? Come on. Yep. All right, let me check to see if anybody has any questions. Oh, whatever. I mean, crashes happen regardless. You know. I mean, they had it. Yeah. I don't know the economics of the CBQ at all. I don't know if they were, a rich railroad. I mean, they seem to have it pretty well in Chicago. Finally, this is where I actually have the Searchlight Signal Bridge. So this was replaced in 2013. Oh wow, I have it going the other way too. And I guess this would be Fairview. See if we can get out there. What am I looking at? Oh, someone have a question there? Yep, thanks for enjoying the photos. I'm learning I'm actually Fairview. Downers Grove has 2 stations. Well, there's downtown Downers Grove and there's West Downers Grove. So I know there was an old you can see some also. There's a Downers Grove Main Street and a Downers Grove Fairview Avenue. Let's see what's it actually called? Fairview Avenue. Okay. Got that one. So this is going to be before that whole ICC thing. They had been angling to get, the 1920s version of PTC. Before that, the ICC had ruled that every railroad had to install it on at least one division. Or, class 1, I believe. So there was actually a lot of cab signaling ATS stuff going up in the 20s and 30s, and usually in very odd places. The Reading put it on its Bethlehem branch. The CNJ put it on the Atlantic Highlands branch, actually with a rare form of cab signaling without wayside as well. So a lot of that there was a lot of that going on. Highlands, I'm gonna go Fairview. Oh, here we go. Fairview. Why do I have this labeled as a westbound Searchlight gantry? It is totally not. Westbound. Track 1. Are those 2 clear signals? I believe it is. That looks like it's been taken out the back of the train. In Chicago, the general rule of thumb is that the station buildings are always placed on the inbound because you need to stay warm. And here we have the other end of Fairview interlocking with a searchlight, another searchlight gantry. This was again changed, at least in what I've been able to see when I was there. Eastbound searchlight. And gotta give, geez, I never really, I saw he sent these to me and I looked through them, but I never done anything with these, and I feel bad because he did as much as I didn't get that cab ride, he did take all the photos that I would have needed to take and even couldn't take because of memory card limitations. Unless I gave him my camera. Oh man, I wonder. Nah, I couldn't have. I used all my cards. Okay, here's Main Street, Downers Grove. Probably where the accident happened. And the famous Downers Grove interlocking. Let's see what I can get up to here. Oops, nope, I got that covered. Nope, I got that covered here. Berwyn, Downers Grove. So when I went through there, at least once, it still had the searchlights. Leslie, Downers Grove. Here we go. East, yeah, and they didn't quite, when I first time I went through, they didn't have the new signal bridge up. Is that... It can't be. Yeah, that's red. And here we... Okay, I only got these two pictures of the Downers Grove. Let's just see what I have otherwise. We all still good? Okay. Oh, wrong one. I have these all queued up so I don't have to search as much. Did I ever get a reverse shot of that Downers Grove? Eastbound signal. Yeah, there it is. That's not much of it. Downers Grove eastbound rear. Downers. Oh, there we go. This is the last picture I have of the Downers Grove eastbound, with the new signals ready to go in. Wait, no, what? Okay. There is the stub of an old tower that was there. And next station. Let's just go to the overhead real quick and see if that tower stub is there still. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, they would have. They looks like they demolished that. Not sure where I would have stuck it, or even if it was still there in this time. No, it was not even there when. So, what I'm talking about is right there. The old Downers Grove Tower had the base, and they still had the pipelines running the length of the interlocking to connect the relays. And they had this massive signal bridge there. So this is East Downers Grove. Am I looking at West Downers Grove? Oh yeah, I have to be looking at East Downers Grove. That's the eastbound one. Wait, what? How am I getting this wrong? East. Oh, that's Fairview. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, there's West Downers Grove. Huh, I think I've screwed up Fairview for, what have I done? Anyway. How did I screw this up? That's Fairview. I believe this, I guess, is just Downers Grove then. All right, I'm ignoring whatever happened there. They must have declared one of them to be East Downers Grove and West Downers Grove since the realignment. Yeah, that makes sense. But back then it was Fairview and Downers Grove. And Downers Grove had a tower right there that had all the relay equipment in it. And if I go to that tower site, I bet I can find Downers Grove and look at, you can see the original tower. Yeah, there's the stub. There's the original one. So, like Top of the Muffin to you, they popped the top and they kept the relay room. That happened with surprising regularity. Yep. Any comments on that? Yep, the key system had cab signaling. A lot of stuff. Although the key system wouldn't have been like ICC controlled, I don't think. Okay, I gotta get moving here. Next station is Belmont. Also needs adjustment. I gotta adjust a lot of these things on Wikimapia. They just don't look, the things aren't right for them. Damn it. Main Street Station. Station. Ugh. You forget station and it screws up everything. Okay, there we go. Belmont Station. Here we have the Belmont Station building. Not even any direction. Passenger crossing. The passenger crossing. The bells and whistles. Finally, the 22 signal. 21, 22. Here it is. Right before. Geez, that's confusing. What the heck did they do to that thing? No, full. Oh, it's in front. It's like a weird optical illusion. And, of course, without the BS around it. Track 1 clear. Yay. Oh, he did get the other one. That's really great. Looks like those are both approach. Eastbound. Searchlight signals. And the same thing two approaches. Oh, we're at Leslie. I think this is we're getting close to like the second to last one. Downers Grove, Leslie. I need the westbound. Wah wah. There we go. Westbound. Searchlight signals. These are again from the back of an Amtrak. Yeah, they're just sort of dim. Track 1 clear. And the opposite. Whoever watches this, you're definitely gonna learn your Chicago line signals. Stations are definitely getting farther apart out here. That's probably Leslie. Yep. LIS. LISLE. Oh, here we go. Looks like this one's been zapped. This is West Leslie. So is it Leslie and West Leslie? Oh, there is like... Oh, there it is. What? Is it East Leslie and West Leslie? Oh, it is East Leslie. Okay, cool. Halstead. Kedzie, Laverne. Come on. Yeah, so here's the Downers. Here's West Downers Grove that I screwed up with East Downers Grove, which I think is just Fairview. There's the old tower. Anyway. Downers Grove, Eola, Hinsdale, Leslie. I think this was just built new or something. I suspect that this was actually a brand new interlocking and not one that was rebuilt. Could be wrong. Oops. Here we go. Don't know what those switches are. Track 3 clear, and it's the right side. And we're back at mile post 26. This guy's been had much to do. It just looks like track 1 clear. .27 back on the Searchlight. These were definitely modified from their original configuration, going from mounted on the gantry structure to the things above it. I'm sure that I have those somewhere. Oh no! Wow, I don't. By the time in all my pictures, that is just a dumbass cantilever. Eastbound cantilever, nothing's clear. And we're at Naperville. Another, it looks like another east-west setup. Oh, perfect. Right, ready to go for me. Did I ever get it? Wow, even Naperville I never got with the searchlights. Man, this is like just super, I'm glad these exist. See, these are nicely labeled too. East Naperville. The eastbound searchlights. And what I think is assume is the Naperville station. I'm probably not going to get a chance to do the film photos he also took on this. Building. But we are almost to our sort of end point here. Oh, I don't think he got... Wow, he didn't get the West Naperville interlocking at all. I guess he was too busy getting that picture. That's a shame. Milepost 29. Alright, not perfect. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't mark something as a... I marked this as a cantilever instead of a signal bridge. Nope. Post 29. The reverse. Oops. Oh, nope. Track 3 is approach. And this one I know that I got, the milepost 31. That was one of the weird... Oh, no, I didn't. What? Yeah, wait, hold on. I might have... Wow. I know that there was at least one of them that had, like, modern with searchlights. I guess they changed it sometime between 2005 and 2013. Oops, nope, just renaming. 31 westbound searchlight. Track 1 clear. Track 1 clear. So this is the eastbound signals. Track 3 is clear. And it's a little wide. Okay. Next, we are at Leslie. West Leslie interlocking. East Naperville. West Naperville. And Route 59. This is the Metro Park of Metra. They should call it Metra Park. You know, come for the railroad pictures, stay for the humor. And I know, I'm almost sure, I think that I did see this one in Searchlight. No, I did not. Great. Thank you. This is milepost 32. Searchlight County. You got an approach and a clear here on the reverse view of things. Eastbound. Track to approach. Finally, we're at Eola. Jeesh. Thought we'd never get there. Eola is like the... I could have sworn I'd seen that milepost 32 one. How do I not have photos of that? Yeah, it's that. Oh, it's between Eolas. That's right. Okay. The ones at Eola were like the last ones that they did before they converted everything. So this, I believe, is East Eola. Not West Leslie. Not that one. Here we go. Naperville, East. Oh, look, this one's just Eola. Okay, hold on. Let me just orient myself. There's a yard out there. Looks like a Chicago General Freight yard. There's Eola and West Eola. All right, great. Now that we have that settled. Oh, it is East Eola. What? I have been misinformed. Okay, whatever. Note the extended distance between this this bottom sig head. That'll let you do the lowest head. It offsets it so you get a better restricting, a more salient restricting indication. Wow, it just cuts right to the next one, which is milepost 34 on the westbound. This is the double-double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 searchlight heads. Very cool. And, oh, neat. I'm getting an old-school advanced approach diverging. This is probably... They didn't make it... probably didn't make it flash so that it was clear that you were taking a diverging route as opposed to just doing the short signal block. That's one of those, the magic of the CBQ or the BNSF system. You know, both yellow over yellow and flashing yellow are both in the rulebook approach medium, but they have very distinctive use cases. Sometimes they're for, sometimes that yellow over yellow is usually an approach diverging out west. But they will often, they will tend to use it here. They'll use the flashing yellow for, basically 4-block signaling, and this yellow over yellow for a diverging move. But if it's like a diverging move that isn't a real route diverge, then they, as you saw earlier, they'll just give you a flashing yellow. In this case, it's to make sure that commuter trains know that they're routed for the commuter train route and not the freight train route, or freight trains for the freight train route. So they don't want to just give them a flashing yellow and then have it be ambiguous as to their actual route at the next interlocking. Okay. We're almost done here. Now we're at West Eola. And I'm assuming that's a diverging clear. West Leslie, Hindale, here we go. Track 1, diverging clear. And I don't know what track this is. So this is this is one of the commuter tracks, but I don't know if it's how you. Oh, that would be like Metra 2. So I'm just gonna call, I don't know, like West Eola, eastbound. That would be, yeah, track M2. I was hoping that stuff in here would save, because these Metra signals were like in that late 90s. I think they were in the 80s or 90s, but no, that all got wiped out. The intermediates on the line. Okay, it's L30, and that's actually track 1. Because on the intermediates, you got to pick up your bits and pieces of information wherever you want. Come on, that one. It's track L1, not M2. L1. I guess L is just for lower or something. I don't think there's a 36, is there? Oh, there are. Those guys. Oh, cool. I got these pictures from an actual commuter train. All right. I don't think there's there's a 36 on the main line. Or is there? Oh, no, they're masts versus signal bridge. All right, I don't have to differentiate. That's good. Westbound. Searchlight masts. Track 2. Clear. And here we have, what is this interlock? It's like the terminal one. Hold on. Oh no. Almost there. Oh, I bet I don't have it marked. I bet I don't have either of them marked. But the good news is I know where the photos are. From 2014. This is all the Ola stuff. It's Hill East and Hill West. Track 2 approach. Done 1. There's your Chicago line. Which ones are those? Those 36? Yeah, those are the 36. Westbound SL. And the other side of this. The Metra yard. I just got to check how to spell Aurora. Oh, it's Hillyard. Westbound. And this is, I'm assuming, Hill West interlocking. Huh, that's interesting. When I actually did this in 2014, Metra had been converted, but that little signal bridge was still there. And this is Hill West. All right, so almost done. Thank you for staying with me. Sorry if this was boring. Oops. Oopsies. There we go. Fucking heck. Oh, that's the problem. Hill West. Oh my god. How many of these? Can't say he wasn't thorough. Westbound track 2 searchlight mast. Go. It's probably blinking blinking red. And this is the last photo we got. Eastbound track 2 searchlight mast, and this is the rear. There we go. So anyway, hope you had some fun. I'm not going to subject any more to that. What do we got here? Oh, of course I'd still make videos. I mean, best cab signaling system. They're pretty much all the same. There was either the one the pulse code one with just more or less codes, by US&S, or bad ones. I did an article about how the 2-aspect systems worked. They all involved weird stuff with timers. You know, your signal would drop from clear to restricting, and you had 70 seconds to slow down. That's pretty much how they all worked. The PRR type was just the Union Switch and Signals product. You know, the PRR used 4 codes. The LIR added ones for 50 and 60 miles an hour, and some places used a 50. So the numbers of codes, the standard codes, you know, it's all in Wikipedia. It's the PR used a 75 pulse, 120, and 180. There's also, you can have a 50, 270, and a 420. That's what they sell in the catalogs. Patco uses all of them. They use Baltimore Metro, and they use Wheezy Bonds. So Long Island Railroad will use, they have the 50 for something. They use the 50 code as a 15 mile an hour as opposed to a no code. LIRR was going to do some ATO, so that's why they have some weird stuff. LIRR, the M1s were delivered with ATO capability, but they never engaged it because the union threw a shit fit. So I'm not sure if how many of them had the ATO equipment, but they were set up for both ATO and 100 mile an hour operation. I just never got it. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to finish up with some of that Kinwood line stuff. Also, I forgot a bunch of Thorn Tower things, so I'm going to close out with some Kinwood line stuff and Thorn Tower, mainly the defect detectors in Thorn Tower. Tomorrow, at same time, 10 p.m. And I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to close out. Sorry if this was dull, but at least I created a nice record of a trip down the BNSF Aurora Chicago sub when it still had a degree of searchlights. And what's this one? I'm going to delete that because I don't care. I have these backed up other places, so don't worry about that. So, yep, I got this all renamed and ready to go. So, anyway, have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 10 o'clock, maybe a little earlier. So just be aware, sometime between 9:30 and like 10:05. All right, later. Night.